Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I want to start off by saying, call Allah, Yahbashim Yahshai, Yahbashim Yahshai, Bashim Kagadash Brakatham. Double honor to our apostles who are elders who rule well. Blessed citations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth sincerity. This is for Abraham for the Nebraska camp. This is GMS. Any push to the mark. It's locked, man. I think I gotta change them filter, man. That kind of threw it off, man. Let me light some of this good old Palo Santos up. Clean this air up, man. Slack it for that alchemist. Just gotta put it into that air. But yeah, I was on my way from the plantation, and just going headed up, and I seen this on social media. Okay, this is the things that we talk about, and everybody think this is like a He-Man Woman Haters Club.
A man is gonna go where he feels like a man. Sometimes, if you don't build up a man and make him feel like a man, even when he's wrong, but you still don't dishonor him, he's gonna stay with you. But if you beat him up, or if you are nasty to him, or you just treat him like trash, go somewhere else and get that feeling. A man is gonna go.
Yeah, so there's no inclination of trying to understand. This is a heathen woman, a Moabite, and then nothing but a bunch of nigger women that are disagreeing. Okay, now I'm not gonna sit here and dwell with who does what and who does. Look, the Israelite woman is supposed to be at the Israelite man's back. The scriptures tell you that a woman is a tower of defense, and a man will run in is safe. Just because it say that don't make you that. There's a reason why a woman is a tower of defense, because when you come home or even on public platforms, you're supposed to have the integrity to protect the interests of your counterpart. All right, there's no glory in just the public dishonor unless it's out of order. You know what I'm saying? This right here. We ain't going on CNN and talking about them end up. We out here. We on our channels to edify, to say this is what you guys are doing. You know, Jake as well. Hey, don't mess with the end up, man, because they're not for our turn. I won't call them black queens. And we need to know them women is far gone, and we're gonna go into Deuteronomy 28 and 56. You know, and even in that, I'm not comparing and contrasting. That shit's off. Like I said, the N-Dub is against us, and that's what it is. It says, a tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil toward her husband and of her bosom, and toward her son and toward her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she has an evil eye towards the man, and that's proof. The proof is in the pudding. All right. It says, if you read in the NLT, it says, the most gentle and sensitive woman among you, so sensitive and gentle that she would not venture to touch the ground of the sole of her foot. The begrudged, she will, or that woman that won't put her foot on the sole or her foot on the ground, will begrudge the husband she loves and her own son or daughter. You know what I'm saying? That happens. You know, you look just like your dad, or, you know, you go to snatching them or using the kids for a check. You know, this is the nature, the common nature of the nigger woman. This is the common nature. All right? We're not talking about women who woke up to the gospel, women who are doing what they're supposed to do. I'm not even here. You know, I get tired of doing that same old song and dance as well, to where we got to exclude like, if y'all women that are in this truth, and I say something of this nature and it triggers you, you ain't in this truth. I'm going to just say it like that, because we should be able to call evil what it is, all right? We should be able to call evil what it is. We should be able to do a subject on something without you, but what about that? Hey, if you bid them Godspeed, you're partakers of the sins, okay? So, continuing on, when you go into the book of Proverbs, okay, let's continue on. It says, going to the book of Proverbs. It says, Proverbs chapter 9 and 13. It says, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city to call passengers who go right on their way. Who is simple, let him turn hither. And for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. Yeah, because they'll tell you that getting money, really they don't have anything. They just it's all about themselves. N-Dub has sold out her whole heritage for she sold out her whole heritage for a bag. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to get this little glare. Yeah, she sold out her whole heritage for a bag, and it's embarrassing. And you'll get on a public platform because nobody say anything, you think you're right. You know, when you're not understanding that Esau is allowing it. Then nobody talks about gangster rap music either. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about, you know, a lot of things that they want Jake to continue to do and kill. You know what I'm saying? And destroy each other. They'll speak down on it when it's time to justify Esau, meaning they'll speak down on it when it comes down to justify why they want to put Jake down like a dog, you know. But when it comes down time to, as a continual, you know, with these musicians putting out this music over and over and over, everybody's dancing and jigging to it, you know. Of course, it got a nice little beat, but, you know, Esau pushes it. And it's the same thing with the woman. You know, just like the scriptures say, the woman was in the sin first, you know, and they're easy to be swayed, okay? As the scriptures say, leading away silly women, you know what I'm saying? Women are easy to be beguiled, you know, and I was just scrolling through social media, and I'm like, first off, I'm weaning off of that shit, you know, and because I it's not like I just go and scroll and look through bullshit, but it's just a bunch of bullshit on there. You got to keep scrolling past it just to get to, you know, your you know, some good food, I would say, because there is good food on there, you know. But it's like you got to do so much digging, and a lot of that shit is predicated towards women, man. A lot of social media is predicated towards women. As much as I hit don't subscribe, and you'll just see just goofball shit. Well, this is maybe good. Goofball shit, money, clown shit, just foolishness. You know, some stuff is good, like you know, and it's through the spirit, because I've been trying to switch out the algorithm, right? But you can't really fight this algorithm of YouTube, of Instagram, and through the spirit, man, it was all some good stuff back to back on there. But I'm sitting on my lunch breaks, in my breaks, I'm like, man, there's nothing but fucking nigga shit on here, or a bitch shaking her ass, or this Barbie girl, and it's like, it's just, and the spirit is like, hey man, it's just catered to women. You know what I'm saying? Because women are simple. Okay, they're easy to be tricked. That's why Esau pushes for a man not to be there, because a man is the common sense. Okay, a woman's the tower, she's the protection, she keeps the home nice and structured and comfortable for when a man has a good environment to do what he has to do. You know, this is what you're supposed to come home to, not shit dirty, all over the place, nasty, you know what I'm saying? Which is why the scriptures say women's supposed to be keepers at home, all right? So you can maintain the home, okay? And speaking of maintain, the scriptures speak about maintaining your husband, okay? And these women do not know how to maintain their husband. Let me see. It says, Sirach 25 and 22, it says, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Okay? A wicked woman obeyeth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Yeah, they'll call you broke, they'll call you weak, they'll call you this, they'll call you that. But then when it comes time to them, you're not supposed to judge them. All this red pill, you know, I really get it. When the wave first hit, it was entertaining. But now it's just to me, it's just stirring up division ultimately. But at the end of the day, it's the Lord's will, because as the scripture says, she that's my enemy. So it's coming to a point that, you know, Jake ain't dealing with the but that's spiritual. And Esau thinking, he's like, oh yeah, I'm splitting them up. Nah, the elect gonna be the elect, and the same as the women that are within the truth, they're amongst the elect too. So they're gonna stand stiff on the right side as well. You know, so see here, I want to get this get that precept in particular, but let's see, Salakia. Yeah, so going back to the Proverbs 9 and 13, when it says that foolish woman is clamorous, pretty much, you know, as a continual drip, you know, Salakia, because I'm trying to put it together. It's the last minute. I just seen that off the spirit, and it just like we've been saying this for a very long time, but this is like proof. And like they couldn't even hold their tongue, you know what I'm saying, to even like let it ride. You heard anything about saying, look, you need to defend your man? But what about Esau? Esau done did all kind of shit to you. But no, you're supposed to love everybody. Big fat Deborah out of shape, lonely, weave having. You're looking stupid, to be frank, and it's a bad look. And I love it because this is evidence that the end up is against us. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Gotta get that precept because I don't want to. We go back to that Proverbs chapter 9 as well. So like it, not Proverbs chapter 9. Proverbs 27 and 15. That's what it is. Call all Yabashim Ashai. You know, like I said, it's an impromptu. And I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but this is just point proven in the video in itself. It says, nice. Yeah. It says, Proverbs 27:14. He that blesseth his friend with a loud voice rising early in the morning, it shall be counted a curse to him. A continual dripping in a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. And when you go into verse 15, it says, a quarrelsome wife is as annoying as a constant dripping on a rainy day. Verse 16, whosoever hideth her hideth the wind, and the ointment of his right hand, which bewrayeth itself. In NLT it says, stopping her complaints is like trying to stop the wind or trying to hold something with greased hands. All this, just chap. Always got something to say, always got some, you know. Just stop trying to sound right and be right. Okay? If you sitting out here with no husband, how the hell are you going to talk about maintaining one? You can't keep a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see if you was a eunuch or something, but you're out here trying to really get a man, but you can't find one 30, 40 years old talking about how men ain't shit. After a while, you start like Jake said, it's you ain't shit. How about that one? You know, but the woman, that especially an end up in this society, will never admit where they stand at. Will never admit that they're in the wrong. The Lord's going to have to destroy them. You know, and as it says, like, they will be stumped out like the mire of the street. And the ratio of women compared to the ratio of men is going to be a great disparity, because Israel is going to be brought back through the men's loins anyway. You know, so yeah, man, these women, the end up is our enemy, man. Say it frank, man. The black woman is our enemy. You know, you don't see a lot of our women coming up in arms. You can go into the comment section of that video and see that, you know, they're going to be sitting there defending it. But there's some men out there, but the baby child, no respect. You wonder why. Who's there to protect you? Right? There's a reason why ain't nobody there letting y'all do what y'all do. You know, just hilarious situation. Ain't no nigga about to come up in arms behind her. Like, only them simp ass niggas that ain't worth shit. That are just, they ain't out there fighting. They ain't out there. I ain't talking about fighting for no black women. I'm talking about fighting for the nation of Israel. Them niggas are the ones that's going to work, doing all that goofy shit to get them a black queen so they can just simp for them and get left. You know, you would think that anybody that considers a black woman a guy would be married forever. You know, that shit don't make any sense to me. You think if you give them all they want, they will love you. But it's not like that, because they're never satisfied, because Esau's a true father. You know? So, yeah, I just wanted to bring it out. Ain't too much of it. With that being said, I'm saying shalom.